Hi, Polly. Oh, you can't see me. Hi. So I'm just making some strands now. Just waiting to see if we have more people to join us. So same again, we are using Saracino modeling paste. I need to go and get a knife actually. Let me see, I'm gonna get a knife. I don't know where's my knife gone. So I have just some Saracino pink here. Let me see. I'm just making some really thin strands now. I mean, if you have an extruder, it's much quicker. Right. Anyway, so I am going to leave it like this. I mean, you can pre-make anything before making the figure, and if you don't want to dry out, you just need to put it into a bag or put it back into the tub, so when you're ready then you just bring it back out. I think that's it. I think that's okay. I'm still in view. Right. So then if you want it like kind of make it uniform shape, thickness, then you just need to kind of give it a roll with your Chik smoother. Okay, so I am going to put this away. I think I need one more color actually. Maybe I should just go and grab it. Right, I have this tub open already. I mean, you guys, if you watch my live, you will be very familiar with this product. This is Saracino modeling paste. Right, I just put it there because I'm going to have this tub on my table. So I leave it in there so that it won't dry out and stay pliable for me. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay, this is the color I want, and I forgot to have it with me. You can hear it's like rock hard. So cut open. Quite hard because my studio is quite cold. I don't need a lot, so I'm just going to cut a corner out. I don't think I need a lot, but just leave that there for now. Right, this will be the color of the eye for later. So you see from the package how hard it is. Normally I'll put it in the microwave for a few seconds, but for something this small, you can just squeeze it and then it'll become pliable later. Okay, right, it's getting better already. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside. Now that we have do the strand, I'm going to mainly use the white paste today. So I have some paste here again in a bag. These are already been into the microwave for a few seconds, and I put it on a bean bag, warm bean bag, so it keep it pliable. Okay, put this aside. So today I'm going to make a grumpy cat. So something like this, the face is like this, but the color is not like this. The base is white, and then we are going to use some edible dust and dust the face different color. And it's not going to be sitting like this either. So it will be a different, how to say it, different shape. Let me see if I can call up the picture so that I can see. Okay, so I have it there. So it's not going to be sitting. So I have this as a reference, and I have a picture on my screen, the shape I want. So, hi Joe. Hi. Okay, I'm not going to make this really big, so just pinch a bit for the body. Maybe a bit bigger. It's like the size of a little bit bigger than a ping pong ball. Let me put this back in the bag for now. So we're making the body first. I see more people is here now. I mean, if you have any question, you can ask me now. But if you are on watch back, like later, then you can leave a message in the comment below, and then I can answer you afterward. So try to get rid of the crease as usual. Okay, there is a crease there, so I'm not going to be too bothered with that. I am going to leave that for the back. So roll it out as a teardrop shape like this, something like this. And it's kind of like it's laying on its back. So I'm going to put that like there, kind of. And then I want to slightly kind of press it there, kind of like a belly there. And then kind of tilt the back up a bit. Still like this at the front, but then it's flat because it's laying like this. Right. And now we're going to make the feet. Some glue in there. There's quite a lot of fluff here today, I don't know why. Right, so we want it quite small like this. Let me look at the picture now. So I want it quite cute, so I'm going to kind of flatten it there, like that. And then I'm going to bend it like this. Then I'm going to cut it kind of there. It's quite sticky in my hand. And then use a Dresden tool. Actually, let me refine the back of the feet first. So push this together to make the heel more refined. Am I still in frame? Yes. So something like this will fit. Then mark 1, 2. Give it a roll. Right, let me make the other one. So ideally you make the two at the same time. Right, it's a fluff there again. So you want it kind of similar size. Let me move this a little bit. It's kind of similar size now. So if you want the shape more refined, you push the back end of the paste like that. And then give it a little push like that. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. Okay, so do the same again. Right, that side I want it kind of there, and then the other one, I think I want it kind of there. This one can do a bit of more refining actually. Okay. Because it have been in the microwave and my hand is so warm now, I don't know why suddenly my hand is so warm. So it's kind of very soft, so I'm going to put it on the side for now. And I think, I'm looking at it now, I think it's a bit big, this body. So I'm going to make that a bit smaller. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to roll it. The crease is right at the front, not too happy with it. Let me see if I can get rid of it. Let me push it to the back then. Sometimes you can push your paste. Now you have gone to the back, it's okay. Because it's laying down, you're not going to see it anyway. So I push the crease to the back of the body now. And I want it smaller, so I'm going to do that. Right. Okay, I'm going to kind of make it more shape there. Okay. And then the head is going to be kind of there, so I'm going to cut it there. I mean, I think I'm going to move the head again anyway, but so at the moment it's something like this. So don't worry about that because the head is going to go on it. Yeah, I think I'm happier now actually. So it's something like this. Right, this, like I said, is still so soft. I'm not going to stick it on yet. So now we are going to do the arm. Maybe put it there for now so that it dries quicker. Whenever your paste is not on the surface, when you put it on a foam or on your pouch, it dries quicker. So now we want a similar size of the poles. Okay. Right, this is far too much anyway. Right, let's see. Similar size, so it's a little bit smaller. Okay, so like that. Then we want to slightly flatten the front, just like how we do the poles. Same again, give it a line. I mean, if you don't have this Dresden tool, you can use cocktail stick as well. So something like that. And then what we want is we want it kind of like that. And then the other one I probably will just leave it like this. Oh, there's air bubble there. Okay. So that one kind of go there. The air bubble is still there. Okay, that's better. That one go there. And that one go there. Okay, leave that on the side. You see, I don't know why the blue keep on appearing. Let me put this away. I still think the body is a bit too big, you know. So I'm going to make it smaller. Because I want the head big. I mean, sometimes, okay, my video, one of the lady said, oh, your video always look easy. But sometimes I do make the same shape few times, but then that few times I don't show it in my video. So I'm just like you guys, kind of like testing and making stuff. So I want it kind of like this actually. And then I am going to cut it there, I think. Yeah, I think I like it more like this, really. So at the moment it's kind of like that because it's flat sitting down. So I want it like this. Let's it dry it like that for now. Okay. Oh. Now we move on the head. The head is kind of like just a titch smaller than the body. So thank you, Polly. So if normally this is how I gauge how my stuff look like. So if the head is like that, I'm gonna stick it on. I think I'm happy with that. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Hi, Saracino. I think you typed my name wrong, but it's okay. Okay, we will have the crease as usual. Put it kind of where the joint is. I'm gonna leave that there because my hand is really sticky. Okay, so I want it kind of like this. Maybe I'll use another pouch. So make a little vent there so that the head can sit on there. So what I want is, so slightly do that. Let me look at the picture. I do love this grumpy cat, really. So you want it like you don't want it like a ball shape. You want it like a I don't know how to call it. I don't know, ninja turtle head shape. I don't know, something like that. Okay, so after I've done that, I am going to kind of press that down there, so it kind of make a mountain there. It's like the, do you call it the snout? Something like that, I think. If I show you on the side, then you kind of push it like that to make it more obvious. Then after that, you want to kind of give it a little indent there. You don't want it too harsh. Can you see? I think you can see that. Okay. If your hand, your fingers, you find it like too big, use your tools. Okay, I'm quite happy with the shape now. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to use my dressing tool. I'm looking at the picture now. Oh no. It kind of like that one. I mean, kind of like this. Really short line in the middle, and then kind of like that. Do a upside down V. Okay. Sorry, I really like this cat. That's why I'm quite happy making him. Right. The snout is not very refined, but then once you put the coloring on, it will kind of define the shape. So now I was going to just imprint on the nose, but then I'm thinking like for the nose, better with a little bit of pink paste on it, because if I do that, it'd be too small, because it's quite small actually. Let me round off the corners. You don't want it kind of sharp corners there. Okay. Okay, I better not touch it anymore. Okay, let me get some pink. I think I have some pink. Oh, I have pink here. Okay. So we want a tiny little pink nose. Let me see. I mean, I'm not going to have it like exactly like that one, but right, sometimes when your hand have corn flour, it will stop the paste kind of knitting together. Okay. I think that's better. It's not gelling. Okay, let's see if I can add some water for it. Right, if your paste is too dry, just add tiny little bit of water will do. Okay, I think it's better. So do a kind of like a triangle. And then put it on the top front there. Like that. I mean, don't press it too much in case you lose the shape. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now we will move on to the eyes. So this cat have, where's the picture gone? Oh, there, right there. Right, this cat have a kind of like a really flat on the top and round bottom eye. So I want to keep it like that. So that's why we have that there. So now we are going to mark where the eye is. Because we are going to use the blue to fill the eye. So if you look at these, the bottom of the eye is kind of in line with the nose there. So I will mark one first, kind of there. And then I'm going to go in that, in that. It's quite big, the eye, I think, but it's okay. While your paste is still kind of pliable, just make sure that you do this quick, because if your paste dry, then it's harder to maneuver the paste later. But if you want to prolong the time that you can, how to say it, you can work with the paste, you can put some Crisco, or in UK we call it white vegetable butter. I think it called Chik, and then you can put it on the surface. Then you can work it longer. Right. You don't want to smooth that curve. You want to keep the curve. So I am going to slightly, I'm not going to do a lot. I'm going to just go slightly. Oh, need to get different tool. Is there? Then I'm going to kind of dig it in a bit. I mean, normally you will need to dig the paste out, but I'm not going to, because you can just press it down. Okay, I don't need this reference as a reference now, so I'm going to press it in and make it like deeper. I'm going to pick it up. Right, I should have done the left hand side first, because someone have told me if your left hand not as good as your right hand, then you should do the left hand first, like to do the difficult one first. But it's okay. We will make it work. Okay, one eye done. So normally at this point you can still kind of maneuver the shape of the eye. So I'm going to, if you have the eye more up that way, it look angrier. So maybe I should tilt the eye a bit more up. I mean, it's okay how you do it because it's your own version. I always kind of believe that you should put your own twist on anything you make. So you don't need to copy exactly what other people are doing, really. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Now I am going to mimic that side. I mean, if you have time, then you can use a piece of paper and then kind of trace out the shape, and then you just cut it out and put it on the other side. But I will just do it freehand now. So I guess it's there. And then kind of there. You know what? I am going to measure the width of the eye. That's 1.3 maybe. Kind of there. Let me mark it. I think it's there. Okay, let's do it like that. Look okay. I mean, if you want the cat more kind of have more of the thicker, thicker eyebrows, then you push it down a bit more. Let me see, I think it's kind of there. Okay, quite happy with the shape of it. Now I'm going to just press it down. I mean, this way you will save the color paste that you're going to put it in after. I mean, if you don't mind the paste, then you can just kind of duck out the paste. Okay, I'm not going to make it perfect because we're going to put paste on there before it kind of dry out, I guess. I think, wait, let me make that more round. We are going to add 2 lines above the nose, I guess. So slightly, I don't want it harsh, so I'm not using my tool, I'm just using my finger. Just do a little bit of line there. I mean, these will pick up with the dust in a minute. Okay, I am quite happy with you there. Right, let me push that down a bit more. Okay, so I think it look the same. No, one eye bigger than the other, but Okay. Now we are going to add the blue, the eye. So right now it's really good. So pinch it a little. And then do it kind of like the similar shape already. I mean, sometimes I might put too much in, I might, but I don't know. Let's see. Try not to kind of notch the face. And then fill the eye socket. So make sure your paste is quite soft, because if your paste is cold and is hard, it's harder to push the paste around. So what I'm doing is I am pushing only the edge of the paste to all the edges of the eye, so that I have a bit of roundness on the eyeball. So you want the edge of the paste lower than your white base paste. Does that make sense? Okay. So on the side, it kind of look like this. Okay, now we will do the same to the other eye. Because the indent is not the same, so we'll see if I can manage to do both sides kind of same. If not, I'm not going to be worried about that. Maybe put a bit more. Right, let me put this away. Okay, make it soft and pliable, and then make it to the shape of the eye, so that make it easier to push around the paste. I think that's it. Okay. But this eye might be a bit fuller, but So push the paste into the edges. Okay, can't really see. Okay. As long as the blue is not too flat, it's okay. I think I notched the nose a bit, but it's okay. I think it's okay. And then if you want that part more dramatic, then you push it down a bit more while it is still soft. Okay. Right, okay, now we're gonna add the ear. So we want a kind of two triangle really. Right, because I've been pushing it, the head is a bit pointy at the top, so I have flattened it. Okay. Okay, so start off with a ball, then pinch both sides into a triangle. I mean, there are lots of people doing different kind of steps for the ear, but that's how I do it. Right, try to make them similar size. I think they're quite similar. Oh no. Right, I'm quite happy with that. I think put it against it to see. Okay, I'm happy. Then add some water. Kind of midway of the head. Like that. And then the other side. Kind of, you want it in line with that ear. Okay. Choose the better side. Right. Right, we're not going to leave it flat like that. Slightly press it. Make all the edges stick. Then use the Dresden tool. Slightly pressed. Put your hand behind and then press it there. Okay. It's up to you. I mean, you can have lines inside the ear. I mean, your cat can have fur, so it's totally up to you. Or you can have it completely smooth. And the same as this one. You can do this before you put on the head, but I like to do this there so that I make sure all the joint is stuck onto the head. It kind of blend the seam as well. So make an indent a bit on the ear. Okay. I think this side is bigger, but it's okay. I'm not too fussed about it. Oh no, I think I changed the shape of the head. It's okay, I'm gonna leave it like this. Actually, I want it up a bit more. It make it more angry. Okay, so now I am going to assemble it. I like that blue. Thank you, Polly. So that's the arm, that's the leg. Right, let's see which one go with what, which. That one go there. Right, slightly push it in a bit, make it kind of like join better. I mean, with something this small and with so much contact surface, you don't really need any wire or anything, really. Right, I'm gonna... I'm gonna bend it a little, like that. And then the other one. Push it in. So it's kind of like that. So you can push the back of the leg a bit more, like that. And then the arm. Right, so let me see which one is which. Right, okay, so this one is go onto the side there. I think. Yeah. And then the other one. In fact, I'm going to put the head on first. Right. Okay, still the body is still a bit too long compared to the head, so I'm going to cut it. Then you might go, oh no, don't worry, it's fine. Press it in a bit more. Now we want a bit of cocktail stick. Right. So we don't want it that long. change my mind. I want the blunt side in the body. Don't let that there. Right, push it in. Right, the head needs a bit of support at the back. So make sure your joints are clean because it's still soft, so it's kind of move about. No. Okay, the other side. So this is a really big head cat. Maybe a bit longer, just a tad longer on this one. Right, you will know afterward why the hand gesture is like that. Okay, now we are going to move on to the eye. So from what I see is I need a bit of black actually. Very not organized today. Okay, so now I have some black Saraceno modeling paste, and what I want is you want to find yourself a circle cutter. It's kind of like as wide. I think it's bigger than I need. Something bigger than that. That one's too big. Okay, just stick on to this one then. So what you want to get a circle cutter, and you want to get a half circle for the eye. Right, I don't think I need that much, so okay. Right, make sure there's no fray. Is it quite fray? Like not sharp edges. You want like good clean edges. I'll put it down. Let me see that one. I mean, if you have a edible pen, you can use edible pen to draw this, but because the blue is still quite soft, so I'm not going to chance it. So what you want to do is you want to cut like kind of like a half circle. You don't want too much off. Let me see if they're the same size. If they're not the same size, just when it is on the eye, drag the paste a bit. So I'm going to do that. There. I mean, although you cut the half circle, slightly drag the edge out a bit more to make it a little bit kind of wider. Ooh. Right. Something like that. It's okay. Same again, do that to the other side. Slightly drag the edge out. You can have the eye a little bit kind of looking closer together if you want. Like this one. I think I need to make it. Like I said, as the paste is still soft, you can just drag it. And then if you make a mistake, don't worry, just put another bit of black on top, you'll be fine. Okay. So the face is like that. I think it's okay. Okay, now we are going to color him. This is the messy bit, which I'm not looking forward to. That's why I don't do much of coloring on live video, because it does go everywhere. So the grumpy cat in the picture, I mean this one as a reference is how to say, is orange, ginger orange, but I'm not going to do it like that. So I have some brown, these two color like brown by Sugar Flare, just brown. So I'm going to start off with a lighter brown first and do a patch. Let me move him kind of there, and then that goes up there a bit more. Oops. And then I will have another color, nut keen brown, Sugar Flare again. I mean, this is the two brown that I need, which I have. I mean, if you have other brown, you can use that, or you can use a bit of black, really. Right, so now let me see properly. Keep on falling down. You know, with these, actually, I'm going to take it off from the body. Oh, on the head, even better. So, actually, get a bit of tissue, put it at the back of the head, so that you have less chance to have the color on your hand. Yeah, I do work like this. It's like if I'm cutting a cake, I will have so many tray underneath the cake so that I don't have crumbs everywhere. I don't know if any one of you work like that. Okay, so now we're going to do the face. So I'm going to use the normal brown, just kind of like a just brown to do the base color first. Then we're going to darken it in a minute. So from my reference in front of me now, it kind of like I'm going to do an outline. So it go like that all the way to the ear. So you want to do it from the paper because when you are doing this way, any loose crumbs will stay on the paper. I mean, it will still have loose crumbs, but less everywhere. So it kind of like in my reference, it kind of come down there. It's kind of like all the way. So go that way and go back up to the ear. With this, I will say if you have done it wrong, if it is small area, you could use a bit of water and clean it off. But if it is a big area, then you can't. You see there's still like kind of bits of dust go everywhere. So as long as you don't kind of smudge the loose color, then it'll be fine. You can blow it away. So the nose, middle of the nose and the surrounding is white. So I'm going to do one side first so that I know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to speed up a little bit. Hi, Mona. You can see it's going onto the paper towel now. So if I don't use the tissue, then it will be on my hand. Okay. So something like that. Okay. Now do the other side the same. Let's get some onto the ear as well, actually. I mean, by all means, you can just use one shade of brown, really, but to give it more kind of depth in color, you can use like build it up with few different color. I think it's something like this with the grumpy cat that is in front of me. Very strange. I look at other picture of it. The body is just like light brown. Just the head is like this. Okay, once you are happy with the color, let me blow this off. Right, get rid of any loose dust. Right, we don't want anything near the middle. So now I am going to go in with another shape, and what I want is I want this part here all darker. Right. Especially the top of the eye. I mean, there is some dust on the black paste, don't worry, you can use water to clean it off afterward. And then once you finish, you can steam it, and then the color will stay on to the paste. I mean, the color, sometimes it will still come off, but it will be more kind of stick to the paste. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. And then I think there a bit more. Okay. And then juice. And I always have a allocated brush, so if this brush is for brown, then I will stick with using this brush just for brown. Right, so just a bit more there. Okay. Now, I'm not going to put that directly on my pouch, I'm just going to leave that on the paper for now. So now I'm going to get a pink dust. So I think I finished with the face. And then just get some pink for the ear. I mean, it's quite a strong pink already, but I think the studio light is kind of making it not very strong, but it's actually quite strong. Okay, I think it's showing. Okay, so the head is finished, and then you can put some white paste on the eye to make the light. I'm gonna leave that there. Okay, I'm gonna put the head back on. So at this point, don't touch the head because the dust will come off onto your hand. Put the head on. Like that. And then I have mixed some pink kind of paste earlier on, and I put it in the tub. You see how pliable it is because it's not drying in the air, so you can just use it later. I'm gonna put that there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put just randomly on there, around the face, maybe there. Kind of like make it like he's tangled in it. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit more for that, like more pink paste, maybe make the paste a bit thinner. Oops. Like make this pink line thinner. So that's it for today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys next week. Bye bye.